Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome to MME. Are we going to have some fun tonight? Yes. Are we going to talk about politics? A little bit. A little bit.
YouTube flagged your video for politics. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
Right.
oh, okay, cool.
Firewater's here. Firewater and sci-fi are going to make sure I don't go too political, try to be fair and balanced. And what the heck? Did someone give out the link? Here's a special guest. Uh-oh.
Man, this is who's this
Trump
guy? He's
2020.
crazy.
Trump 2020.
Oh, boy.
I'm so glad Trump won. I'm so glad he won.
no.
It was so close. He's so close to. I was worried there for a minute, but I'm so glad we get another 4 years of Donald J. Trump. Woo!
Listen, regardless, let's have some fun, everyone. Let's talk about it a little bit. We're going to cover movie topics. But if you are a Trump fan, even outside of the politics, this man is going to do something. And we still have. I
predict that he's going to try to bring back The Apprentice.
But I have some bad news for you, guest.
What?
Biden won.
What?
Yes. Biden won.
No.
Yeah.
No way, really?
Don't you follow?
Hold on. I gotta look this up.
Don't you follow CNN? Don't you watch
Oh
CNN?
my God. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
oh no.
You'll be able to find them. Who are you? Is your game a lie? Second term. Don't you have a game called Second Term? That's
Wait
what I'm gonna call you.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. No. Okay. I changed my whole story now. Okay. Biden.
No one's doing. I honestly think no one's doing that. Well, actually, there are some people. No. I don't worry, sci-fi. Don't worry. I know why you sighed. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, we're having some fun here. We're gonna have a little bit of a real talk. Not, we're not. This isn't all going to be about it. But I do want to pose the question to you on the panel, though. Is politics become entertainment now, too?
I think so.
Yes.
Because my grandparents, when they were watching Biden's speech, his acceptance speech, I guess they were clapping to it like they were clapping to like a sports event,
Oh,
because they really wanted him to win.
Your grandparents,
and they were they voted for Biden and they got their wish. So
I honestly
happy.
didn't care either way, to be truthful. No offense to either one on you go for your team. I don't care.
Well, and
I'm Canadian. I can't even vote.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that you brought up team. I think what happened was over the last few years is politics has turned into team sports.
Oh, yeah.
And take it from somebody that's been a fan of sports to understand. It's like, no, you win some, you lose some. You pick it up and you figure out why you lost the last time and you move on. So I think. At the end of the day,
don't worry. There's going to be a MAGA rally.
Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
It's not over.
No.
That's the thing.
Yes,
really.
It is to a point, but no. There's other avenues.
Well, here I will say this, and I do want to get a little firewater. I know you might not want to jump in too much with this, but if there is proof of something that's happened that is wrong, I think everyone's investigated. Yes.
Yeah, we had 4 years of Russiagate. We might as well hear out
Mailgate.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, I don't know. I just hope
fraud.
I have a feeling if it is a court victory, we're in for some hurt as a country.
Well,
I
think what'll happen is there could be some voter fraud, but if it's not enough to throw the election, because there might be some people that were nefarious, like actors, I don't think that would invalidate the results. Honestly, it looks like Biden was going to take those states anyways. Yeah. I heard Trump is only disputing a few hundred votes in Nevada. It's not enough.
Aren't they still counting it?
Yeah.
Nevada's taking dear
Yeah.
God.
Well,
forever.
Nevada's 50th out of 50 in public education.
People were making memes about
I moved
Nevada.
there. Okay.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, moved there. No, my buddy moved there. Yeah, buddy of mine from high school. We were actually just checking.
Common movie marks are from Nevada.
I'm not against Trump, but I do have to call out the point where he's making statements. Even if there was fraud, he's saying I was the winner, and that's dangerous to me personally.
No, exactly.
And I think you have to let it play out. And I don't. He's not even if you don't like Biden, you have to at least respect that he says I want to reach out to the other side, even though he thinks he's the winner. He's announced the winner.
I mean, all of the news outlets are reporting on it.
Right.
All of the news, including conservative ones. And so but they're kind of like still saying, well, what happens in court? Now, Trump has the right to sue.
Yeah,
and you know what?
sure.
Honestly, I think it should be investigated.
Yeah.
I think every avenue should be investigated. I just don't think it's going to bear any fruit.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't think it's going to
go
make
right ahead. I have no problem with that. I just think you should be more careful with your words while you're doing this. Like, okay, we're gonna investigate this. I think there's some irregular, but also saying there's some irregularities, and I was the winner 100%. I think that's dangerous, and that
but then they'll just have to evict him from the White House. I mean,
they'll just escort him out of the White House like that if they have.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna pull a weapon on Secret Service? Like, no,
he doesn't even want to stay there anyway. He's gonna go back to his billionaire life.
I think he's just going to launch his news network.
I think what he's going to do, honestly, instead of like a handoff to Biden, I think he just leaves and nobody knows. I think he just dips and gets on
He'll
the
be playing golf. He'll be
playing
golf that day.
He's got a couple of places around the world he could fly to. I think that's what'll happen.
Like, on the bright side, he's like, good. Now I don't got to deal with this crap anymore.
Yeah. Well, the Republicans still hold the Senate. One could argue that's actually a little bit more valuable because unless Biden's going to go crazy with executive orders, which I don't know if he will or won't.
Well, I always respect any politician that says I want to work. Like Biden's getting criticism now from the left. They're like, don't say you're going to reach out.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. The left, Democrats lost about a dozen seats or so, maybe even more in the House. The far left partisan shit isn't working.
Yeah.
So when Trump got voted out, let's for the sake of this discussion, just assume that he got legitimately voted out. Mm-hmm. That was a referendum on him, not on Republicans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because they gained in the House significantly.
Right. I think it's very possible that Republicans still voted Republicans, but not for Trump. I do think it's possible.
That's possible. Or Democrats voted for a couple, maybe their local congressperson. You know what I'm saying? Split tickets were kind of. I got to see the stats on that, but I heard they were like on an increase. Well, meaning like some Republicans, some whatever. You know.
Yeah, but what I was impressed with was the numbers. Look at how many people actually did vote. That's some kind of record or something like that, right?
No, it's the highest turnout.
I was like, you're right about the sports team. Has politics gone sports team? Because look at how between 4 years, how much more interested people got into politics, and
especially when you take away their sports.
The
most successful, like MTV's Rock the Vote. Nothing had anything held a candle.
Oh yeah, nobody cared. You take away sports, and you have a quarantine, and people are like, "This is some BS."
Yeah.
And whether you think it should be open or closed or a cure
media coverage is just 24/7. President. It's all politics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But now it's we'll have to see
going to change.
Well, I remember when Obama was elected, it was like all those people who were activists kind of just put their head in the sand anyways for 8 years, you know? It was like, we like the guy driving, we're cool, just hang out.
Well, I think what's going to happen is that the negative coverage, the negativity that you got from the left against Trump, it's gonna switch over to the right, and it's gonna be like all the Fox News and stuff. They're all gonna be talking about Biden constantly.
Yeah, but Fox always does that, though.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Drex the Klingon said hello to higher taxes only if Republicans lose the Senate.
Right.
Because now you need bipartisan support, and Republicans are gonna block that until.
Well, let's be real. Biden only really won because he did say he will work with the right, and he's a little bit more than the others, like Bernie, and then even though
Bernie
I
wasn't gonna
Bernie. Oh God, I miss Bernie. The top 1% of the top 2% of the milk is sour, but I drink it anyway.
Yeah, actually, Bernie used to dunk on millionaires, and then he became one. Then he only dunked on billionaires. It was kind of funny how that worked.
yeah,
He's a socialist who owns 3 homes.
It's kind of like the Rage Against the Machines, like that band. They make a lot of political music, I guess, and they're more left wing and and people have called out. They're all rich.
He can launch MAGA Network and do an apprentice to do his next news correspondent. It would be amazing.
Well, can you imagine? One thing I am looking forward to is celebrities piping down for the next 4 years.
Yay!
Oh my God!
To answer Rel's question, do you think a second stimulus will be passed? I believe it will, because there's that Georgia runoff for the 2 senators that happen to be up at the same time.
That's another one of my.
And they're gonna have to show, because remember, Trump's not going to be on that ticket.
Yeah.
Right. Trump is, even if he did get reelected the president, he's not going to be on the ticket. It's going to be the 2 Republicans versus the 2 Democrats. So I do think they're going to pass stimulus. I think more importantly, other than Biden being president, they got to get rid of Nancy Pelosi as speaker. And I think even Democrats don't like her.
No, I've heard
nobody, very few people like her. I mean, she lost 15 seats. How do you defend that? And then didn't they lose seats last time too?
Yeah. And
If
there's supposed blue wave.
No, it never happened.
I think the left and the right needs to work better on losing, for sure.
Well,
we don't know for sure yet, but I mean, it kind of looks like he lost. I'm sorry.
I'm only depressed because I lost money on Trump. I bet on him. That's why I'm depressed.
I would be pissed at that. Plus, there was that gentleman, I think, from England. He bet $5 million on Trump.
$5 million.
$5 million.
$5 million. I don't know if it's euros or USD.
That's
but
about how many votes he lost by, too.
My cousin bet $6,000 on him.
Yeah,
oh wow,
a lot of money.
He was supposed to win easy.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard from some people on Twitter that when it came to the Democrats losing some of their seats in the Senate and the House, like some of the older Democrats were saying that they shouldn't say the word socialism ever again because they think that the far left cost them the vote.
Yeah,
they did.
They did. They were
left, man. It doesn't work that way, man.
There were first-time Democratic representatives, excuse me, that were there for their 2 years, and they expected to make a career out of it, and they got BTFO'd. And they were crying on the phone. It's like the far left are costing. There's going to be a course correction with that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna purge the party, I guess, and maybe the far left will form their own third party. Like maybe it'll be called the Justice Democrats or the Social Democrats or something like that.
Both sides need to look at what they're doing. Both sides.
No, and actually, it's healthy for the stock market to have a divided Congress, because then all bills have to be bipartisan.
Yeah.
Even with a purely Republican one, that's not when the best years occurred in the market, at least from what I've researched. So I was a little nervous about that because you got 401k and we got some investments. I'm trying to make them grow, preferably unlimited, but that's not going to happen. It's I think my only big thing is if we don't bring more manufacturing back to the United States, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because we had a glaring hole in our logistics with having to import a lot of our stuff from. It doesn't even matter where from. For COVID.
Did he? I didn't know. I've seen some people on Twitter. I'm having fun because I don't care. Like I'm not against anyone. I really don't care. But people were saying he wants to come back in 2024.
Did you vote, Max?
No comment here. I'm not even going to comment on it. I'm just saying they're saying he's going to come back.
Well, he can't come back because after
2024, even if he doesn't prove, do you think
he's going to be too old, man?
Yeah, no.
I think if he tries,
he's not. What? Trump? No, Trump's not coming back. He's done.
No, but didn't he say something like that, or was that just his fans?
Oh, maybe his son or something like that.
He's pissed. I mean, it's sour grapes.
Mark Cuban, 2024.
Yeah, I'd be a little sour, but whatever.
I think Kanye West is probably going to try and run in 2024.
Oh my god.
He's going to be like he's going to try and present himself as MAGA 2.0 or something. Like he's going to present himself as a Trump light or something.
I just hope Donald Jr. I'm not a fan of Donald Jr. though. I hope they don't try.
No one's going to vote for him.
Nah. Doesn't have the charisma of senior.
Well, the thing is that his father's kind of like term, better or worse, will kind of stain his run.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see somebody more. I wouldn't even care if it's a moderate.
Maybe his
somebody
daughter.
that's like,
what's
look,
his daughter's name?
All right, your crazy stuff. What, Tiffany? Yeah, she ain't running.
No.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
No, she's probably not good.
She's a smart lady. She's a smart lady. She's capable,
she might have a chance. Yeah.
But I just don't think that. I don't know. I think what will happen is that Congress will continue to gain more seats Republican unless they do something extremely stupid. I do think a stimulus bill will be passed. I think Pelosi's that vindictive not to put it on the table. Remember, she hasn't talked to the president in like 18 months or something like that.
Yeah. I don't.
I mean, that's your job. I know you don't like the guy, but that's your freaking job.
Yeah. I don't like playing with the stimulus check. People are hurt.
Also, how does a House of Representative member have? I think her net worth is almost $50 million, and she's been in public service her whole life.
Lobbyists.
All you guys need for a leader is a good drama teacher who wears nice socks and is very good looking. That's all you need. Solve all your problems.
I know who you're talking about.
That's what we got.
Yeah. How long has he been in office, by the way? The Trudeau guy?
Justin. Okay. We call him JT over here.
JT.
JT.
Getting really personal.
He's a boxer. He's beautiful. He's handsome. He's got that nice beard now too, right? That's all anybody over here cares about. We go, why did you vote for Justin Trudeau? And everyone just goes, he's really good looking.
He's got the dopest beard ever. You see his beard game? He's on fire, man.
That Justin Trudeau guy. That's also what's funny too. We Canadians know way more about American politics than usually most Americans know about Canadian politics, right?
Oh, yeah,
Americans know about American politics?
Probably both, actually. We Americans, we're narcissistic. We don't give a fuck about anyone else.
Yeah,
I don't think
we only care about politics every 4 years.
Even if he serves the full term, that
we're always looking over the fence all the time. What are those Americans doing over there? What are they doing over there? Can we copy something they're doing?
I think to respond to that comment you just showed, the one that said Biden versus Trump. I think it's more likely that that Kamala Harris will run again in 2024.
No.
Yeah, because I think Biden's going to.
I don't know why people do not like her so much. I don't
like her. It rubs me the wrong way.
I think she comes across as disingenuous. Because when she was running against Joe, he raped those girls. He's racist. He said the super predator thing and all this other thing. The busing thing, which was very personal to her because she was on the bus for school. For the schooling when she was a kid, because they wanted to like kind of segregate busing or whatever it was. So she blasted the hell out of him, and then it's like, why don't you just come with me? And it's like, oh, okay, everything I just said, I'm going to take a mulligan on all that. Let's just pretend it didn't happen.
It was a debate.
I just don't like her. I don't like the way she talks.
Yeah.
No, that has nothing. It's like she's unprincipled. I can't deal with that.
Okay, Drex the Klingon comes up with a good point. Say goodbye to police funding. I don't foresee it happening. If it does, if they go that route,
no, they've already smacked some people down for that.
That's a terrible idea.
I think that's where people where people are like, this is too far, saying defund the police. That was the big bad moment.
Well, I'm registering for a firearm. I'm actually probably going to do that tomorrow. It takes a little while where I'm from, so I mean, I'm trained and everything, but I'm probably gonna join a club and get more professional training.
And what are you looking at getting?
I like the Beretta. I'm a Lethal Weapon fan, but
the old school Beretta.
No, I would get the M3, but but I probably a 9mm preferably. Actually, I feel more comfortable with that than either. I actually never shot a 40 caliber, but I don't know,
right.
either a 9mm or a 40 caliber.
Yeah, 9
Probably
milli.
Glock. If I
Everyone goes Glock. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with it.
they can shoot with sand in it, dirt in it. You know.
Glock is the one that John Wick uses.
Yes, he does.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, so
He does.
I just hope everything stays safe. I just don't want I don't want it to go across the line. And I think we do have freedom of speech, but we also have responsibility of our words. Where I don't want to ever push someone too hard, that or encourage. Do people have some responsibility that have this big a following? Man, he has a huge following. I think he should be more careful with his words, even if he's going to pursue legal action. I'm sorry.
To Trump, no, I agree with you 100%. I said that Trump's biggest strength and weakness at the same time was his big mouth.
Yeah.
Because he told a lot of things that were technically true, but should you, or you're going to push some people's buttons, right? Where Joe can just basically just outright lie and just go the whole sleazy politician route, and everyone's like, "Yeah, we eat it up," right?
It worked.
It totally worked.
I mean, there's bad things about Biden too in his history. I do like the way he's trying to keep people calm, and I wish Trump was doing a little bit more of that in the best way he could. He's going like on rants. His press conference.
He doesn't like to lose.
No, I know.
I can feel that.
No one does. No one
does. No.
We all need to be better at losing, and we all need to, try to talk a little, people are done. I did a controversial, I did with Angus. I did this because I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
I don't
get what's going on the left. What's with the Sharpie and the girl?
You don't know that?
I'm sorry, it's gone over my head.
Well, that's Gina Carano. She's a big Trump fan. And
she is?
Yes.
I mean,
they want her.
I mean, I knew that she said kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, here's the conspiracies that. I think the Sharpie thing has
the Sharpie thing. Yeah. Sorry, I know.
Oh no, that whole thing. No, I think it probably works better. But it does say explicitly on the ballot, don't use a Sharpie.
I know, but people were like, "Oh, see, my vote wasn't counted."
I don't know, man. I blame public schools. No, I'm kidding. But
I mean, they actually say it works better too.
You know what, Max? I actually have a question for you. Okay. I'm wondering, with Trump losing, does that shift the monetized outrage on YouTube?
That's the other. Yes.
I
think it's a little bit
because all those conservative people are, Trump's going to win. Nah, you were full of crap, dude.
Well, I saw
that's
Tim,
interesting.
I watched everyone that thinks I'm like a big lefty or any. I watched Tim Pool. I watched Ben Shapiro too. Even they were going a little bit more outside their usual lane and sort of encouraging these conspiracy theories. They went a little bit. I know they went a little bit off. They try to stay a little bit more narrow. They kind of went a little bit more conspiracy than they normally do. And yes, it does hurt their videos. I mean,
I think Ben Shapiro will be fine, but like these other, I'm wondering if it has any impact on the Fandom Menace YouTubers. I wonder, throw like collateral damage, not necessarily direct effect.
I mean, he's good for business. I'll be honest with you. Besides what you feel about him. Even CNN and them, they're like crying on stream. And I'll be honest, I watched a little CNN too just to see the reaction. There was one correspondent that was crying.
Yeah, it was Van Jones.
Yeah, it was a little cringy. I don't know if
he had a moment on TV.
I don't know if it was. I mean, I'm not going to say he's not being genuine, but it kind of felt,
But okay,
felt
they're acting like he was the most evil thing to ever be spawned upon the earth. You know what I mean? And that's
I agree.
That's where it loses me. It's like, who the hell? You honestly, hand of the Bible, think that he was a reincarnation of a World War II dictator?
Yeah, or the devil himself.
Honestly, the way people would act, and I have family members like that, so it's like I understand, because like when I express sympathy towards Trump, because he's in the office and it's something that should be respected.
It all depends on what you're watching on TV. I mean, if you're watching the mainstream media all the time, then you're going to think that.
Yeah, don't watch Rachel Maddow.
Don't watch TV.
I do hope that Biden's the best president we've ever had, because I always want every
why would
sitting
be the best?
president to be the best president to have.
Well, I see the not my president trending too. I'm like, come on, this is what you did for him.
Yeah, not my president, not my canon, not my Star Wars.
Well, I say investigate every avenue you legally have. Go right ahead, but I say be careful the way you do it. And there's none of that caution.
Imagine though, like
people are as triggered now as they were when he got in office. They're more triggered now, I think.
Oh, they'd lose their mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, the shoe is on the other foot, I think.
Yeah.
The right is now the ones that's triggered.
I'm curious to see what they can do.
And the main point they have is people didn't like. I saw Jeremy made a video. Are you telling me this many people voted for Biden? It's very possible.
Yes, voter outreach was the great. Yeah, again, Jeremy. Again, when he's outside of that bubble of his, he's a fish out of water. He doesn't fit in. He should probably stick to railing on entertainment. Make some more Brie Larson videos, man. Stay in your lane. You know, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Voter registration, voter turnout was historical. That is usually bad for incumbents.
Awesome. Yeah,
that's usually bad for incumbents. Very bad.
Okay.
But it was a net negative for what's it called? Trump. It's a net negative.
Well, here's one positive of all of this. If you really do not like, and I'm not going to say the official word of them, the radical left, if you really don't like them and, peaceful protests, they were ready and they couldn't do anything. I'm down. They're like, we can't do anything.
Well, you know what it is? They use them for their purpose. I feel like they're going to put them down. I feel like you put any crap in here, that mayor in Portland, he'll call the National Guard as soon as Biden's in office, if they still keep going, because they just want to. They're like all of them are like jokers from Dark Knight. They just want to see the world burn.
Right.
They should actually just put on the makeup and do the smile with the red makeup. And
they legalized all drugs there too, didn't they?
I have no idea, but
didn't they legalize marijuana in Arizona or something? I heard.
Well, I mean that's different, but they're saying the hard stuff, which I won't name here because the stream. But...
We legalized it in the whole country up here.
I know.
Well, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the other stuff. The stuff.
I heard about that.
Yeah, everything.
That's just a small amount, though. That's just so if you have a small amount on you that you don't go to jail for a million years or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should decriminalize it personally. I believe people need help. They don't need jail.
I think they should legalize it all.
Jail should be for violent crimes and financial crimes.
Well, Phobic,
in my opinion.
I'm sorry, just Zeno. I'm not going to highlight your comment because the last part of it, but he does say the left are sore winners. Are you kidding me? When President Donald Trump got in office, people rubbed it in the.
Oh yeah, the right went crazy, man.
Yeah.
No, I got you. It leans both ways on that one. I get it.
I've gotten comments from anonymous people for that. Remember that mask video that I made for you, Max? And I don't know why they're all of a sudden there, and they're just like, "Hey, how's it feel now, you beta male? I'm drinking your tears, yada yada yada." And I just answer back with, "Yeah, well, congratulations."
I don't get all this.
Congratulations, you won. Like, what do you want me to say? Like,
I'll tell you this.
You
one
voted
thing.
or you got your president. Good for you.
Yeah.
That won't be a.
I was thinking about. I'm not going to do a reaction to Jeremy, but he's there saying Trump is an alpha male with the way he's handling this. No.
Yeah. Well, if he's such an alpha, why the hell did he lose?
No, I don't agree with. I don't think that should be promoted about this absolute whining. I'm not against the man. Do your thing. You served your 4 years. You have a lot of support, but the way he's acting now, I will shut that down. This is not being an alpha male. What he should. I'm not the president. He is, but the way he handled it and said he should say we're going to investigate this. We're going to go every avenue we can. Do not do crazy rants like this when you're addressing all your public because it could cause problems. And then you don't want to have the responsibility of that. I totally, even though I don't like Biden that much either. I'm gonna be honest, but he at least says I want to work with the other side, or we'll have to wait and see. Saying stop the vote, even though he said stop legal vote, that's dangerous territory. I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm sorry. That's where I was like, oh.
Yeah, the challenge is they need to probably revise mail-in voting.
Yeah, sure.
Voting. Good lord, I can't say.
I'm for more security on
if
that.
my opinion is if the ballot doesn't arrive on election day, sorry.
Answer me this though, because I didn't know about it. Educate me. Someone told me some states have always had mail-in, or this is a new thing.
Oregon
has
done mail-in for I think the past 18, 20 years.
What about the majority of the country?
No.
That's new, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. That was
well, to be fair, actually, let me put some context on that. Anyone, I believe, in any state can request an absentee ballot.
Yeah.
You have to request it. What happened is that governors in a bunch of states, like New York, for example, everyone got a ballot, even if you didn't live there anymore. You got a ballot sent to your address. Now,
I agree with this. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like talking about that either. Even though I'm critical of every side, I think you should. Yeah, it's like a witch trial. Who you vote, then you really get a certain reaction. I don't like that. That unfortunately is a big problem now too. Yes, you should be able to, if you want to say it. If you don't, you don't. I don't like to go too much. I like to talk a little bit about it, but no.
What?
I don't think it's going to be Armageddon, Brett. I mean, like I said, and not only that too. Yeah. Let's say the House and Senate go left. Let's say they win that runoff in Georgia, which theoretically possible.
Well, Bob Iger. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wait. Let me just finish my point. The courts are, I believe, a 6-3 majority conservative. If they find any law unconstitutional, they could just block it, and that's it. And those judges are appointed for life. So the Congress has to play by the rules. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's like, I don't know. I think everything's going to be fine. In a sense, it's probably better that Biden won because people are kind of like cheering and they seem to be satisfied.
Maybe people will calm down. Maybe.
Yeah, calm down.
It's been pretty brutal, man.
Pardon my language.
I mean, the reality is, even people I see on Facebook, I very rarely interact on Facebook, but it's people are so nasty to each other that know each other in real life.
Yeah.
And it's like you would never have these conversations in person. Everything.
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to go down to my mom's for Christmas this year.
What's that?
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to go down to my mom's for Christmas this year.
Oh yeah, is it that bad?
No, it's real though. I mean, their family members will excise you like a tumor.
Oh man.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
No, it is what it is, dude. I'm sure we'll get over it, and I'll extend the olive branch. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's
good on you, Brian. Good. It's hard to do.
Well, I have to go to a birthday party for my niece tomorrow, and there's going to be a mix of, let's say, political ideologies there, but everyone is civil. The party, it's my niece's 6th birthday. The party is for her. We're going to bring a present. Everyone's going to be socially distanced outside. Probably only going to stay for a few hours, and then we're going to dip. Unfortunately, we can't do like a big shindig. Mm-hmm. But what I think is that I don't know if Trump won again, there would have been riots. There would have been military deployed.
God, yeah.
There would have been military deployed. Either National Guard or even, one could argue, maybe even the U.S. Army if necessary, which I kind of was hoping not. But then that stuff would have been calmed down. You jail a bunch of the agitators, and then things would have gone back to normal. But I don't know. I'm not sure if Biden's the best person for the job. I don't know. I mean, I can't complain really under Trump. I've made more money every year under him, so I can't. And I
made money off of him.
Well, no, I made money in spite of every president. Like, it doesn't matter for my line of work and my wife's line of work. It really doesn't matter who's president, unless they raise my taxes.
Listen, who's gonna play a Biden video game? Okay, nobody. I'm done.
Just think of all the hilarious.
Put this man out of business. Put this man out of business.
Chewing out of the shop under pressure.
He was really looking forward to it. Yeah.
It was a good ride. It was a good ride.
I mean, if you are, besides just the political angle, you're going to be following this guy. I mean, he makes money for a lot of people, including people on the internet that cover him. He's always going to be saying stuff. he could be very influential if he does start his news network. That he might be more influential on the outside. Really, he could really bring someone up the next one if he doesn't go try again himself in 24. If he does launch I heard even before he was running, he was thinking about a news network.
His book, if he comes out with a book, that'll be something else.
I'm sure
his book will be something. Yeah,
there's a tell-all coming. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about Iger? Wouldn't he go Republican if he was going to run? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he'd have a good shot, I think, even though people are upset about Star Wars.
Yeah,
I think people would get behind Iger. I don't know. No, I want nothing to do with it. No. No one would.
No, I
anyway.
wouldn't want to be.
Look at my sub
president.
count on YouTube.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be president either.
Hell no.
I mean, that's the other
job.
thing. Yeah, I don't.
Because not only do you have to deal with like domestic issues, but you have to deal with foreign policy, and like you have to talk to dictators and all this other stuff.
Well, here's
Kim Jong-un.
Okay, unconventional hero. I would like to address this a little bit, even though he's taking pot shots at him. He's brain dead political president. He's got some. He has a stutter. He actually has talked about it before. He's got a little speech impediment too. He's got some. I personally can relate to that growing up myself. I kind of have. I've had to overcome a stutter myself in public. It's not as natural to him as other candidates or presidents in the past. I mean, take that for what you will. He's talked about it before. People immediately think he's not intelligent because of that too. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it because I can relate to it because personal, whatever. Oh boy, Zeno's really going. Come on. Let me see what else we got in the chat.
Hans is throwing kind of heat a little bit too in the chat. He was arguing with Zeno earlier, but now they're calmed down. They're good now.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I hope Michael S isn't here, man. I'm sorry, brother.
Oh my God!
No, he didn't show up. He's not here.
Said Hans bad feeling his last comment. If she wants to jail all those Antifa people and make them cheap labor, I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah,
sure.
Get rid of them.
I mean, they do need to take a realistic look about how you handle radical groups on both sides, really.
No, because as soon as they start putting lists of Trump supporters, I can't get behind that. I'm sorry, man. No.
No, AOC, I think it's going to take some time because she is charismatic. I will say that. But she cost New York Amazon.
Yeah.
They were going to throw in about, I think, 20,000 jobs. Average salary was
I remember that.
$160K a year, and they were going to kick in about $3 or $4 billion just to the city alone a year. And she was like, "Oh well, we could take the money we were going to give them with the tax breaks, and we can fix the subway." And it's like, well, no, sweetie. What happens is when you can only give a tax break on monies that have come in. You can't just print $3 billion there, okay?
Tippy tax.
So she kind of should bet on that one. She has a degree in economics. I'm like, I guess they just let anyone into college nowadays. Like, holy fucking shit! There used to be some sort of standard when I went.
I thought she was a bartender or a waitress or something.
Yeah, she had a degree in economics and she was a bartender. Both are true at the same time. Both are true at the same time.
Benson's from the UK has an interesting question. Why do you always choose such old people? Also, I'm predicting
70s.
George Clooney and The Rock as future president. Yeah, I agree. It's too old.
I would take the People's Champ.
Oh yeah, I would really.
How old was Obama? He's not old.
No, he's not. I'm saying the candidate.
He got old in office, man. He started off. Oh man.
Yeah, it aged him.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how it doesn't.
I think The Rock would win in a landslide if he wanted to.
I think someone else said that over here too, and I was like, well, who else are you gonna vote? Like, what are you talking, Mark Rubio or somebody? Like, what do you mean, like the young little guy?
Actually, I think next time for Republicans, it'll probably be Ted Cruz.
I can't get behind that.
I'm not saying I can get behind that. I'm just saying.
Well, the interesting thing that Donald Trump did is he didn't just get Republicans; he got Democrats to vote for him too, big time.
He got pissed off former Democrats to vote for him.
Well, not only that, Clinton during the Clinton-Trump race, there was about 2 or 3 million people that stayed home, and that was
true.
very net
they didn't come out and vote. It was
very net positive for Trump.
Yeah.
So he might have lost some votes too, but Clinton was just, like, the people came out for Obama and they were like, this Clinton, they're like, nah, F it. Oh, all the polls say that she's crazy up. I'll just go to work that day. You know,
Nick Hammond says he gives him 6 months before Kamala takes over. If that happened.
Well, Pelosi is preparing the 25th Amendment. I don't think that was for Trump.
No, I agree. A commission to remove a sitting president.
Okay.
Crazy.
And the VP has to validate it. So Pence would never turn on Trump.
But Kamala,
yes, he already asked. No, just kidding. When they were against each other.
Big fiasco. That'll be a fiasco.
Oh boy. Well, with this, this is for laughs. Come on, Trump supporters, don't get your fifis hurt. Is this reality? This was on Twitter.
Well, anyone who gets his feelings hurt by this picture loses their ability to call others snowflakes.
Right. I mean, do you think this would go to this point? No, I don't think so.
No,
I think he's just gonna dip one day, and it's just gonna be like he's gonna take off to an island somewhere, and he's just gonna chill.
A non-extradition island.
I think he's gonna walk right into a MAGA rally. He's gonna be like, "Oh, forget this. I'm going." I mean, I think people will still show up too. I honestly believe that he's gonna have a MAGA rally.
Of course, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of half with that, but I mean, he's beat though. I mean, that's it.
Who has more fun?
No. If something comes up that's legit, that there was funny business, I will, support the investigation wholeheartedly for sure. I just think you got to be careful about how you tell the public in making false claims, because he said I won by a landslide. You don't know that, even if there was.
Yeah, how the fuck do you know that, man? Oh,
right.
Excuse me. Whoops.
No, if there was, how do you know? You don't. You're just as bad. It's the people, Okay. All right. Any? Let's talk about the man. Have you been watching the Mandalorian's Firewater?
Yes, I have. I've been very pleased with the season so far.
And
last episode was not the best episode, I will be honest, but it wasn't like bad TV or anything like that.
Are you all up to date, Ed?
Yes, I am.
This is actually Ed Findlay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's me.
He's just wearing a mask.
But
he binged it.
I did. I binged it because it was good, because it's tough even for me when it's like I said, it's a good show, and I'm not a super Star Wars fan or anything like that. And I go into anything with Star Wars with very low expectations. And then I saw it and I was just like, okay, this isn't following the same XYB of how a Star Wars thing goes. It actually felt more like a Western to me in a way. Mm-hmm. And then I go, I think it works a lot better rather than try to jam everything into a movie where they're just like, no. Okay, let's get into an X-Wing fighter. Okay, let's get out of the X-Wing fighter. Let's do a lightsaber battle. No. And it flowed really nice. And I love the way the Mandalorian has very little dialogue. Okay, because I'm not a long dialogue in Star Wars, especially, and so he's more of a man of action than words, right? And I don't know, there's something about it. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And I haven't seen a lightsaber yet, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not against lightsabers, but yeah,
I want to see lightsaber versus dark saber. They got to have a fight.
They got the dark saber. I don't know what that thing was that he cut out of the TIE fighter with. I don't know what that was. Is that what you mean? What that is? What is that?
Yeah, correct. That's the dark saber. That's what
dark
the guy,
saber.
Moff Gideon, right? I believe is his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. And what about that big dragon thing? What do you call that thing? Is that a sand dragon? What do you call that thing?
Crate dragon.
Crate dragon. Okay. And he ate the what's the big thing? What's the big pit? The Sarlacc pit thing? Yeah, so that dragon ate that thing in that pit?
They alluded that it could. They did say, but where's the Sarlacc pit? They said it could,
I think they said something like that it ate it or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, this is all interesting, right? Because this is all like, in my mind, I didn't even know that thing even existed, but I know about the Sarlacc pit, right? And Baby Yoda, because I saw Baby Yoda all over the internet, and I thought it was just a meme. I'm just like, what is this Baby Yoda crap? And then I saw it in the show, and then I'm like, oh, now I get it. It all comes together. Who doesn't like Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda's cute, you know?
A geeky nerd brings up an interesting. But I have to tell you though, is a lot of the states were still counting. They just didn't call a winner. Some of the contested states they were focusing on, but they were still counting mail-in ballots. I mean, you could take it for what you will. All the states were still. It's just that there was the margins were too big to overcome, so they called the other states and they focused on the swing. Some said 98 per reporting, 99. Did it take too long in certain states? I mean, you have to look at each state's law too. They each have different laws. Some people don't like that, but they're there. But yes, the water finishes counting. Okay.
Yes, I agree, Xena.
Could Baby Yoda become a dark? I think that would be more interesting, actually. Everyone assumes that he's
don't say that. Baby Yoda's too cute.
Well, he's kind of evil.
He was evil eating those eggs.
Yeah.
Murdering bastard.
That's what I'm saying. You might as well jump out in front of some sea turtles getting back to the sea.
Benson says it was hilarious, but that he was
I mean, it was
taking out a race.
Yeah, it was he was kind of sneaking them, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah. But I mean, that is something missing from the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, where like a Wookiee will take your arm off. I mean, all these space creatures are not cute and friendly. That's the other thing. Oh, Baby Yoda, he's gonna do what he's gonna do to survive and be happy.
Yeah, and I had to look up what Mandalorian meant. I thought it was a word, and I looked it up, and I found out, it's just the name of, what they are, who wears, like, the armor and stuff. I thought a Mandalorian was, like, an old medieval guy who played, like, a lute or something, like the Mandalorian. I don't know.
The mandolin.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the Mandalorian. I don't know.
Mandolin, right? Yeah.
The kid was hungry. Zeno would take that egg if he was hungry, yeah. Baby hungry. Yeah, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I like that. I mean, that has to be Star Wars. Got to be a little bit dangerous with some of these creatures. They can't.
Gotta eat.
Yeah,
Baby Yoda's gotta eat.
Like
he eats frogs.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. He's got to eat. All right. Let me see what else is here. Anything else? Any Godzilla news?
Well, no, not really. I mean, the last major Godzilla news was that they released the trailer for the Godzilla anime that's coming out on Netflix next year.
Okay.
And it looks pretty cool. There's some cool images, and I think they're gonna bring back some classic monsters such as Gabra and Titanosaurus. You guys probably don't even know who those are.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Titanosaurus.
Actually, Max, I do have to dip. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
I think we had a fair conversation. I don't think we criticized anyone too much.
It was reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable. Thanks, Firewater, for all.
I got a dip. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
I think I can bring up a picture of the monster right here.
Let me see the monster. I know Mothra. I know Mechagodzilla.
Cool. That was the one that was in the trailer, and then this is the original right here.
That's what the hell?
I pre-ordered the Gambara collection.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So that's based on Sci-Fi's recommendation.
Oh yeah, and here's the other one in the trailer too.
So Ed, do you like season 2 as much as season 1?
Oh, wow.
And here's the original one right there.
Oh, you've only seen the first episode of season 2. Okay.
How many season 2 episodes are there?
2.
Oh, okay, so the next one must have just came out. I must have just missed it. Yeah, I liked the first one of season 2. I don't know who said it wasn't that good or something like that. I liked it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm a tough critic. I'm not just like, kissing everyone's butt and calling it ice cream because they're Star Wars fans. If it sucked, I'll tell you it sucked.
No, right? episode one was great. Episode 2 was kind of fair to Midland.
Huh.
I would just wait till next week and then watch the 2 together.
The only thing I will poo-poo one part though, because I was laughing about it with my stepdad. I go, the only part that took me out of the reality a little bit was when they jumped on that boat that was on top of like a lava stream in the middle of like some kind of volcano. And I was like, if you really did that, you would just fry to a crisp immediately. You know how hot it would be in there? There's no freaking way. So it's like you would literally burn up like a candle immediately with that heat, right? So
yeah.
That's
Barcelona B says the rest of the season is going to be interesting. I do have concerns with the season, though. I hope they don't wait till the cool stuff till the end again, and then we got to wait an extra long time for them to film the next season. Bring back the cool characters, like they get the stuff starts moving so much. Like the end of season 1 was so entertaining, interesting, action packed, and then this episode of season 2, first one was really action packed. But it didn't really move the story forward that much. And but all shows do this. All shows do this. They hook you with something amazing, and then they go back and they go on side quests and that, you know.
I know. And I like the way that they're not throwing this diversity stuff down our throat like they did with the movies and stuff, right? Everything seems pretty good the way it is. You got that one woman. Who's a big woman actor? Is she the same one who was in Deadpool?
Yeah.
Gina Carano. I knew I recognized her.
Yeah, Gina Carano. We're fans of Gina Carano.
There you go. See, it makes sense though, because if they put some skinny, girl in there and then she's kicking stormtroopers' asses and stuff, I can't buy into that. She looks tough. You know what I mean? Like she looks like she could kick someone's ass.
I'm okay with woke, Ed. Though I agree. I like your opinions though, but I'm okay with it if they do it. As long as it's executed fine, I don't care. I'll get a little woke.
A little woke.
Hey, the election got woke. I shouldn't bring that up again. Sorry.
Oh man.
Barcelona.
Canada.
Okay.
Dregs mentions Jaguar. That's another character that they showed in the trailer. He's like a robot that can shrink down to the size of a human, and then he can grow to the size of Godzilla. That's kind of like his thing.
Oh,
that's cool. Did you look this up, or do you naturally know this stuff? Because you're a super Godzilla fan.
Yeah, I'm a super Godzilla fan.
Okay,
super Godzilla.
He's
got a blanket.
Well, who else is that? James AVGN is a big Godzilla
fan. I
James
really like
Ralph?
Godzilla too.
Yeah, James Ralph. Yeah.
I know. I'm a fan of a lot of things, but I'm not a details guy. Like I don't know all the characters, backstories, and all that. Like
I do about Star Wars.
A little bit. Not. I just follow the main stuff. I haven't read a lot of the supplemental material, even though I have some comics in my house. I just didn't read them yet.
Here's something cool.
My wife got them, and I was like, "Oh, I'll read that." And I never. It's about.
I'll read that.
That's the Godzilla album that came out for the '98 movie.
Yeah,
they had a lot of artists.
I don't even know what he's called anymore.
He's called Puff Daddy, and a band called the Wallflowers, and an artist called Jamariki, and then Rage Against the Machine, a few other people.
Yeah, dude, No Shelter. That song was awesome.
Oh, Zeno says he started watching Star Wars Rebels. The first episode was better than all of Clone Wars. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. I like Rebels.
Rebels is awesome. I love Rebels.
What's nostalgic for him? Oh God, I feel so old. I watched Return of the Jedi at a drive-in.
Yeah. Oh wow. How's the dating scene? We always got to get the update. How's the pandemic world dating going?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's terrible. I was talking to some girl online, and I just wanted to make sure that she was real. Like we were having good conversations, we were clicking, and then all I did was I just wanted to say, could you like send me some more pictures or something like that, just to prove you're not like a catfish? And then she freaks out and says, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
That was me.
Was I in the wrong? In the wrong? Perhaps like you just don't ask this online. I don't know.
Well, you can't really say send me pictures, but
how are you supposed to? I didn't know any other way to prove it.
You never know what kind of pictures they're gonna send you.
Because that's also a guy on the internet always wants more pictures. They want
to see more. You know what I mean?
No, I don't care about your freaking body or your boobs or anything. I don't know how to get any other type of proof. That's all I could think of at the time.
Okay, he's got to be more tactful. You got to be careful how you.
I can't do this, man. I don't know all these freaking rules.
No,
I
me
hate
neither.
it.
I'm
Fucking hate
I'm
it. Sorry, I
single
hate
just
it.
like you, man. I don't have a
One little
a
touchy thing,
girlfriend.
like you're gonna get pissed off over that, then okay, forget you. Then
Then
you're lost, lady. Like, good. Thanks for the red flag. Like,
Yeah.
if we were dating and you're gonna get flipped out over that,
Yeah,
you're gonna have an uphill battle, Ed. I can tell you right now. You gotta be.
I'm going back to church.
You got there. You go. That's the best place to find.
Go to.
ladies.
I need a girl with a moral center who's just not a social media parasite.
Right. That's exactly. You will find a nice girl at a church for sure. But
then Christians like to make YouTube channels like those two twins or whatever that people.
Twins is even better. What do you think about that? Sci-fi's recommended twins. I don't know what he's saying.
Wow, one's good enough for me.
Do you like ASMR YouTubers?
I actually do. I listen to them all the time to help me sleep. Not the the bad stuff.
Oh, this one is my favorite right here.
I like GB.
I'm not watching this stuff, Sci-Fi. I'm not playing this video.
Well, I mean, there's nothing bad in that, you know.
What about GB? Do you listen to GB? She's got millions of subs. She's one of the number ones.
No, I don't watch GB.
I don't get this phenomenon. I really don't.
It's only specific things that I listen to, like positive words and stuff like that.
Mad Max at midnight. Trump lost.
Dude, that's not going to help me sleep. That's going to give me nightmares.
Just wait for this encore battle.
Stop it! You're ruining the fantasy for me. La 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 la.
2020 is the gift that keeps on giving.
Right into 2021.
And 2020 has been a fantastic year for me too, because it's like I bought a brand new car, I got a new bed, I got 4K TV, PlayStation 5 is coming out, and then Trump loses. I thought that was gonna be the cherry right there.
This is MME Live with Mad Max.
You're killing me.
Is that how it works?
They got steel.
No, it's not supposed to be like a horror movie.
I just reactivated my.
Phobic, be nice.
I just reactivated my HBO Max.
Han is saying that my Twitter is NSFW.
It is.
Kind of. I mean, I don't put everything that I look at on Twitter on there. I just
thank God.
Put on the video.
I don't want to know everything you look at, especially from what I do see.
I got Twitter again just for Max. It's like I got one follower, I follow him, and he follows me, and I got the one follower, and that's all I care about.
There you go. Keep it simple.
I've been banned from Facebook.
1-800.
I posted something that I wrote about the '98 Godzilla. It's basically like this I don't know what you would call it, like a blog post or something, but basically I try to argue that the '98 Godzilla is actually a metaphor for the Vietnam War. Like that's the allegory that's the allegory they went for instead of nuclear weapons. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I'm interested in sci-fi, but people $1.95 a minute. This is free. Maybe no one's gonna pay for me. All right. But I appreciated sci-fi.
Yeah. You can go on Twitter to be.
That's one of the movies I'm looking forward to the most.
Godzilla versus Khan.
What was that, Brian?
What is that?
You're yawning.
Sorry, I yawned. My apologies.
Oh, well, we are going to have a PlayStation Plus podcast tomorrow, Ed.
Speaking of PlayStation, I actually bought a PlayStation coffee
This
cup,
is the
but
best. Everyone, this is the best channel. I am down here all the time.
Oh, really? I appreciate that.
You really think about it? Totally is. I love being here.
You like the conversations we have? We have some interesting stuff.
Hell yeah! I only like people who are intellectually stimulating.
I stimulate Ed. There you go.
There you go. Right on.
And he needs it based on his dating experience.
That kind of sounds interesting a little bit.
You're making my face red.
I can't tell. Well, so is mine.
Well, the mask.
We're the Mandalorian, though. You can't take it off.
Yeah. This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah, mad respect. I can't even go like 15 minutes wearing a mask. I'm like, I can't breathe in this thing.
I know, I'm pretty hot. I'm
This
pretty
one,
hot in here.
I actually have like
gotta
5.
take it off.
I
I
have
have
like,
a dog tag.
oh,
This
boy.
is this is for GI Joe Retaliation. Actually,
okay.
I bought it. I ordered it after
Is
I
that-
bought
is that rough for
the
you?
Steelbook.
It's hot in there, man. I don't know how you do it.
I mean, my mask is probably thicker than that one.
Yeah, no, that's thin.
I
I don't know. It's hot.
I actually have like 5 more of these, and I was gonna paint them.
I was gonna get a Doctor Doom one too until I saw the damn price of it.
I shouldn't reveal this too, because I'm like, why doesn't anyone say it's weird to see my really pale neck with it? I was gonna get
Maybe you
That's
can get
weird.
turtleneck,
Doctor
like a
Doom
silver
mask
turtleneck.
from Fantastic Four 2015 or Fan Four Stick, the Fan Four Stick version of Doctor Doom. You can get that mask.
That was a very odd looking mask.
Oh,
Yeah.
Benson says, have we seen the new season in DC? Yes, I like Titans. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I just saw it on here on HBO Max.
Yeah, you got to keep. Hey, binge buddy Ed, you got to keep up with these shows now that you're.
Okay, hold on.
Titans. I'll let you know when Titans. You're gonna watch the Snyder cut. Though,
What's
when
it called?
comes
Titans DC?
out.
It's just
Titans.
called Titans.
It's
And what's it on?
You can
HBO.
Yeah, it's on
Max.
HBO.
It's
I
on
don't think I
HBO.
got HBO.
Well, I know. I mean, you'll find a way. This is the way.
Oh man. Okay, what else? Godzilla, right?
Godzilla Singular Point.
I'm
Is
not.
is that a real like motion
not
picture
watching it.
release?
No,
It's an anime series that's
I
gonna
haven't
come out on
watched that yet.
Netflix next year.
Oh, I'll come.
2021.
Oh, okay, hold on. Anime, okay.
Yeah, I'll actually watch Netflix for that.
I actually, I do want to watch. Are you interested, Brian, in maybe even Ed too? Watch. I don't know if the Netflix movie, the Social Dilemma. I think it's. I want to finish.
Oh,
it.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll check that
Are
out.
you kidding me?
Well,
That everyone should see that. That should be shown.
kind
in
of scared,
schools.
but
That should be
Yeah,
shown in schools.
I want to do a review of it next week or the week
Please.
after. Would
I
you
thought
be
that
up
was.
for that?
I was like, I've been telling everybody this stuff forever, and that movie explains it beautifully about how it's just toxic, like poison for your mind.
Yeah, so I want to do that for a review, even though Brian, we still didn't put the poll out for the Sean Connery. I know you're busy, guys.
No,
yeah,
I did.
Oh, you did?
I could bring up results here shortly.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got
That was
Binge
the
Buddies
big-
one.
Remember, you were talking about the movies or something you wanted to talk about or something like that, and then I thought of one that you didn't think of probably: The Hunt for Red October.
I had that one. I was just taking the top 4. I was going to do with like Indiana Jones: Last Crusade.
Yeah.
What we could actually do for people is I could stream first on Sci-Fi, or I'm sorry, on Twitch, so Sci-Fi can actually watch it, and then we can do reviews.
Well, right now there's 7 votes in.
Okay.
We got Highlander and the Untouchables.
All right.
I said
Did you guys put
yeah.
Did you guys put Michael Bay's The Rock on there?
The Rock is on there with 0 votes.
Welcome to The Rock.
Drex the Klingon says Godzilla Final Wars was truly awesome.
Yeah, it was a cool movie.
Oh, really? Hans Bud Feeling says schools are banning Fahrenheit 451 in 1980. Really?
I don't think that's true.
That makes sense.
I don't know what that is.
Well, Zeno, Twitch is so that we can actually stream the content and in Sci-Fi can actually watch it because he doesn't
we can
pay
watch
for anything. And even
Yeah.
Ed doesn't have all these streaming services. We can actually on Twitch we could watch it without the stream getting taken down, and then we could do a review on YouTube right now.
That's what we used to react to trailers too.
Yeah. So thanks a lot, my good pal Zeno. Get a Twitch and call me there. Get twitching.
Speaking of trailers, did you guys see the trailer to that new movie that's gonna come out called Songbird? It's produced by Michael Bay, and it's like about the coronavirus pandemic, like if it continued on into 2024 or something. It's like
I think I heard something about that.
Michael Bay?
Yeah, it was produced by Michael Bay.
So they'll
but it's
have
not
a bunch of
directed by him.
coronavirus explosions in it, right?
Something like that.
I heard about that. I heard about that. It's controversial. I want to see it though. Where's it going to come on in movie theater? It's not coming in theaters. It's going to be.
I think it's going to be on Netflix or something like that.
When does it come out?
Next year.
Oh, okay. It's too
or
late.
Something.
When the vaccine's here.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys watch it or if you're any fans of like Simpsons or Futurama or whatever, but I'm waiting for Disenchanted to come out this season 3, and it was supposed to be out in September.
You like it?
Because of Corona, it's just no one knows even when it's coming out. I really liked it actually. I thought it was.
I gave it a start.
Funny.
I thought it had some promise, but I didn't finish watching. I'll give it another
It's
shot.
because it's all in the medieval zone, and if you give it a little bit more, the jokes are fresh because they're all they're medieval and fantasy type based. So I don't know, I get a kick out of it, like the king and the way he talks and his gruff voice and stuff is just, I don't know. It's just funny. He's such a goofy king, I don't know. He's my favorite character is the king, actually. King Zod or whatever.
I'll give it another shot.
Is my daughter. Don't look at my daughter.
Hans Bad Feeling says banning books with a list. That's where the left has gone too far. It's going too much.
Yeah.
Isn't that some Nazi stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Burning books is Nazi.
Yeah. Well, thanks for saying that. This stream is going to get the Monday.
Sorry, damn it. The N word or the second N word.
No, don't say. Man, Ed. Oh. No, I don't hate you. I don't hate you, Zeno. No.
Why would anyone hate Zeno? He sounds like pretty cool, dude.
Yeah,
he was on Lantern stream last night where him and Shadow Vessel got high off their ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do this stream every Friday where they smoke weed on stream and then they get high.
God. I appreciate all the panelists really helping keep my streams monetized. I really actually my whole, you want to be real, my whole channel's gone to shit. I was making like $100 a month. Now I'm probably making like 30. After this stream, probably like 20.
You made $100 a month?
I was
off of this?
Off of YouTube.
Holy
now
crap.
Introducing Mad Max memberships.
Well, when I was making Kathy Kennedy fired videos, I was making couple $1,000 a month.
Wow.
And then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Change of plans. We're on the Kathleen Kennedy hate train again.
No, I can't.
No, I'm kidding.
And she's not. She's just.
Well, speaking of Kathleen Kennedy, I was watching some documentaries on ET, the extraterrestrial, and she's in that documentary because she was the producer or executive producer. Mm-hmm. And that was like when people didn't hate Kathleen Kennedy because she wasn't like a household name at that point.
They hated her up till they put her in charge of Star Wars, and she said stuff people didn't like.
We should be able to vote on her.
Cancel culture.
We should be able to vote on her. She would be out a long time ago.
ET phone home.
Yeah, you chase more than those away.
Chase all the skinned.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There's a fair point to that.
Why is he say? I guess he says a lot of stuff in the chat area. I don't know.
No, he does. Yeah, he does. He's like our local firebrand. He's good though.
I don't know what Lola J is in Wonka land.
Lolo J. In a world of what the hell?
A pure imagination.
Trying to read it all.
Songs.
Oh, she's singing. Oh, that's cute.
All right. Should we end it? I think we should end it.
I guess so.
I got other stuff.
Through all our topics.
Yeah, it's around that time, isn't it? I mean, you pretty much don't go past pretty much like an hour 15.
Well, I did a stream before this too on a French channel, and I want to play I want to play Dirt.
Yeah,
you always want to play Dirt. Is that the only game you play?
I like rally racing games a lot.
Dirt's it's a rally racing game. It's really fun.
Oh, okay.
I had a problem with it though. The rumble wasn't there, and I like rumble in my controller, like especially the rally racing games. And
anything you got to know.
Then you're gonna love the new PlayStation 5, the haptic feedback. Oh wait, you're not getting it.
Well, you're not either.
I heard back. Oh wait, hold on, just off topic, but I did hear back. I wanted to tell you from Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to give away anything. Well, it's in Canada, so I guess it doesn't matter. I can give away the secret. Toys R Us is not doing pre-orders. They said at approximately 6 a.m. launch day, you got to go to the website and you can order it directly from the website because they're not selling them out of the stores because of COVID. But they're not doing pre-orders, so that's going to be like the final time that anyone can get their hands on one. So,
oh wow,
I got my alarm clock set
down.
What's that?
Can you get me one too, Ed?
I thought Toys R Us was closed down.
Not in Canada.
Not in the States.
Oh.
And it's called. They changed the name. It's called Babies R Us, and they sell mostly baby stuff.
Well, we had Babies R Us too.
Oh, okay.
Same company, but that's weird.
But they still got the little video game department area back there, right?
What are babies gonna do with that?
Yeah, the manager who liked me and thought that I was attractive and everything, she got back to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right, Ed. You might get a PS5 at a date.
PS5, my friend.
You say that's a good pickup line. You want to take this for a spin at my place? When you pick it up,
she's like, if you saw her too, it's so funny because she's like 60-ish, maybe 70. Like she was pretty old.
She's nice.
So even funny. Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, you want to get a PS5 or not, bud?
I don't know. Then does managers at Babies R Us get good money? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Sugar mama. What's she driving?
I didn't get into that much detail. You want me to go? Okay, I'll do that for you.
I want to
go back. I'll get all the info for you, Max.
Yeah, okay? Can I take you out to coffee or lunch for that?
You want me to follow her home and everything too, right? But and all that stuff, right? I know you. We talked about this before. What are you talking about? We talked about this before.
Follow her.
It looks like Hans and Zeno are flirting with each other in the chat.
They're having a love fest in the
chat. They're getting woke in the chat.
Oh, love is in the air.
They're like, oh, so adorable. No, you. They're
the only ones commenting.
No,
what the hell is going on?
And you guys. And
they're spamming it hard.
What is going on?
I don't know. It's weird.
Oh boy.
No.
Any questions before we go?
It's a lot of S's, bud.
Everyone except Zeno and Hans.
Well, I got a question.
Godzilla's delayed.
No, I'm not. I'm not asking about Godzilla. I was gonna say that I've been revisiting Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and I wanted to ask you guys what do you guys think of that movie?
The original?
It's great.
Yeah, movie. Close Encounters by Steven Spielberg.
I could never get into it even back in the day when it was out and I was a kid. It sort of was just like a little bit too slow for me.
Yeah.
It is slow.
Yeah, it is slow.
But it is considered a classic. I was more of a Jaws guy. I always watched Jaws. That's just me.
I liked it even as a kid because I was really into aliens and UFOs.
I saw you had a pull-out sci-fi that should I rather watch Back to the Future or what was the other one?
Tenet?
No, you had another that's on your list that you haven't seen that's like classic movies. Back to the Future.
Well, I didn't put out a poll. I just said that I found the Back to the Future Blu-ray at Walmart, and I was asking, should I get it? And everybody who replied to my tweet said yes.
Yes,
you should. You should watch it.
Who was the one who said who hadn't seen Back to the Future yet? Or I thought someone said that.
That's sci-fi.
I didn't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay.
That's That's one of my favorites.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. It's one of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen. Like as a kid, I was glued to the screen. Like it's crazy.
The first one still holds up too.
Oh, it's amazing. You can never get sick of that movie. It's just good.
The second one, the special effects were cool for the time, but now they like high definition with the makeup kind of looks a little odd in some places.
I don't know. I don't know. It's right here. You know what I mean? So,
and I like the third one. People don't like the third one.
Come on. When Doc Brown got out of the car for the very first time, you thought everything was so serious. Oh, I shouldn't say anything. I'm spoiling stuff. I won't say nothing. Sorry. It's just when he got out, you don't expect that goofy. I mean, we all know what Doc Brown looks like, even if you haven't seen the movie, right? You don't expect this goofy, wacky scientist to come out, and then that's it. You're done. You're in the movie.
Well, I mean, I already know what Doc Brown looks like because Back to the Future is just such an iconic,
so classic.
Yeah, it's so iconic that like even if you've never seen it before, you kind of get the basic gist of what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of know like who the characters are. Like I know who Marty and Doc Brown are.
Except for if you're a car guy, you're a gearhead like me. You know that the DeLorean cannot go 88 miles per hour.
I guess they just wanted a cool car to use in the
Yes,
movie
it was
and
very
the
cool at
DeLorean.
the time with the
Did they
gull
try to
wing
bring that
doors.
back?
Yeah, they did. I think it failed though.
Oh, okay.
Well, didn't they also try to bring back those sneakers that were in the second one? The ones that
You can buy.
themselves?
I was buying new shoes yesterday. It's weird you bring that up, and they have ones that don't light up, and they're called Nike Pythons, and they look exactly the same as it, but they just don't light up. They're like $170 or something.
Wow.
But you can get the light up ones. They're like a special edition, but they're like ridiculously expensive.
Well,
but they do light up, and the laces, they are power laces. They actually work.
I'm getting sleepy, and I need the game.
All right.
Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, we got.
But I should be getting my Series X next week, unless they call and cancel from Best Buy.
Series X. Oh yeah, you're the Xbox dude.
No, I was gonna. I intended to get the PlayStation 5. It just didn't come out. You know.
You didn't like the design. That's it.
I hate the design. I like the controller design. The controller design is great. I mean, if it has to match the controller, I understand. And Ed said the VR. Yeah. But I'm happy with the Series X.
Yeah. Well, the Xbox, the new one, looks like a box this time. Literally a box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Box o' fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I've also been playing Mortal Kombat. I'm going to get Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
Oh yeah, I want to get that game since they're bringing back the character Melina
Rambo's going to be in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
and they're bringing back Melina, who was a character that they killed off in the last game, Mortal Kombat X.
I like some Melina. Woo.
Melina, yeah, that was the purple ninja girl, right?
Yeah, and she has those teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been playing.
She's ugly. I'd date her. No.
That's a dangerous mask to remove.
Well, no,
what do you like under this mask?
That is a paper. No, that is a paper bag chick for sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I better end it.
Yeah. That was
on that note.
All right. On a positive note at the end. Yeah, paper. Okay. All right. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. I know for a fact when I go check, this is going to be demonetized, but we had fun anyway. I'm not, it's not that serious. I try.
I mean, if you highlighted
he does
during the politics section, then you would get demonetized.
I mean, we were all over the place. It was madness by everyone. See a Xeno.
It finally matched your name, Movie Madness.
No, there's been lots of times I've matched the madness. Yes. And no one else is in the chat except Xeno and Han, so that's a good way to end it. No one else has said a goddamn thing. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for everyone else watching this. Just letting Hans and Xeno roll the chat. Thank you so much. Don't let them do that again. Bye.
I know. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Kill the stream. Bye.
Bye.